for this project, you're going to get a chance to use oil pastels, which are different than a crayon. So what you boys and girls are going to work with is you're going to get a piece of paper like this. You're going to need a pencil to begin with. And what you're going to start with is about here is the center. A little bit up from the center, you're going to make an oval for the top of your stem. And you're going to bring 2 lines down on either side. And you can put a couple more lines in there as well for the stem. Now the outer part is almost like an octagon. So I'm going to kind of make these little corners here around our pumpkin stem. And then from these corners, I'm going to come out with a curved line, just like this. Now for this next part, we need to make sure that your name is on the back, and 3 and whatever your teacher's last name is on the back of these, so we know who to get them to. What you're going to do next is, once you've got it drawn like this, you're going to get an opportunity to use some oil pastels, which I've got laid out here, and you're going to start with red. So you're going to color all these lines in red all the way around the outer part, and just like I did on this one, so you see the outline of red. Then the next part you're going to do is you're going to take your yellow and you're going to color, like radiate yellow from around the stem all the way around it, and maybe a pretty good radius. So if you notice on this one, I have a pretty wide radius of yellow around the stem. The next part is you're going to use the orange and color in from the outer edge, and try not to have any white in there at all. It blends really nice, but you have to have a lot of oil pastels on the paper for it to blend. So if you notice, this one is nice and smooth. This one, I don't have this one blended out. So I've colored with my yellow, my red, and my orange. And then I'm going to take my finger and blend back and forth to make a yellow-orange. And this is a lot different than any crayon that you've ever used. Your crayons do not blend like oil pastels. So you're going to blend this to a nice yellow-orange at the top of your pumpkin. And you're even going to go in here and blend some of this red in there too. And you're going to blend out your orange to have it look like that as well. So your whole entire paper should be outlined in orange, the center yellow. Once you get done with that, you're going to use a tan color and start coloring the stem. I've already done this one, so let's do this stem. I'm going to use the tan to color my stem. And I do have a couple of white areas, but I am going to add some more color, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to come in with some green. And I'm going to color some green in around my stem. And then I will use a different color. Instead of the orange, I'm going to use a different finger and blend out the tan and the green together to make it look more like a pumpkin stem. Once I get done with that, I can come in maybe with the green or a brown and outline everything and then blend it out a little bit more. So that it will end up looking like that stem. So enjoy using oil pastels and making pastel pumpkins.